What is new with this year's iPhone 17 Pro? We're going to be talking about Apple's latest flagship. We're going to be talking about its camera system, its display, and some of its new features that comes with it. And if it's worth upgrading from years previous. Apple, they kind of changed it up what they did this year. Years previous, since around the iPhone 12, we've seen the basic camera bump on the side, the squared off design. This year, iPhone decided to switch it up a little bit with their unibody design that is aluminum instead of their titanium that they have had previously on their Pros. And this, with the new aluminum as well, makes it so the fingerprints are not visible, which helps a lot so that you don't have to worry about your fingerprints and cleaning your phone a lot. This year, Apple limited their colors on the Pros. We've got 3 colors. We've got their orange, we got their deep blue, and we got their white as well. So, personally, I'm kind of a fan of the deep blue, but let me know down in the comments what you think your favorite color is. And with the new iPhone also becomes the display. So this year, we've got a little bit of a bump with the ProMotion XDR panel that can help to 300 nits max brightness outdoors. So that means it's a lot easier to see when you're outside in new daylight compared to other phones. If you're coming from iPhone 14 or older, the screen will be a lot better. You'll be able to see smoother transitions, deeper blacks, and higher highlights. Apple, with their new Pros, the 17 Pro this year, they've really upgraded and focused on their camera system. They've kept their 3 main camera, telephoto, and optical zoom cameras, but they've gotten a bump. So all 3 cameras now have a 48 megapixel sensor, which is going to help with a lot of different things. It's going to have better true to color, it's going to have better night mode, it's going to have a lot better zoom, and all these different things that are going to help correlate with that. So if you are someone who does use an iPhone for a lot of camera photos, a lot of videos, this is going to be a good upgrade for you compared to the other models. If we look at the front of the new iPhone, they've upgraded their front camera. So now, instead of turning your phone horizontal, you can keep your phone vertical and you can take a horizontal picture. With Apple's bigger sensor they have put in the front camera, allowing for that to happen. It is now 18 instead of the traditional 12, which will also have higher quality selfies as well. If you're having an iPhone 14 or older, upgrading to the 17 can be a good upgrade, especially when it comes to these cameras. But before we talk about the performance and battery, we want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Vibe. If you're like me and you need energy to get to the day, Vibe is the perfect thing for you. It keeps me fueled with natural caffeine and 10 grams of clear protein, electrolytes, and antioxidants that helps me feel my best throughout the day. If you want to get some for yourself, click the link down below. You can use code B20 and you can get 20% off your next order. And thanks Vibe for supporting. And speaking of performance, let's get into what Apple has done to their battery and how they've upgraded their performance in these new 17 Pro models. Inside we have the new A19 Pro chip, and this thing is a beast. Apple claims to have a 20% performance boost, which makes it a little bit more efficient. This phone is going to have a little bit longer battery life. When that comes with efficiency, you have better battery life. It's able to use the battery power for longer, and you can consistently get a good day's use throughout the day. And if you game, this new chip supports ray tracing as well, so you can get better looking images as you do that. Apple also has this new cooling system. It's a vapor cooling system, which is going to help the phone get not as hot. The temperature shouldn't rise. I know for me, in phones earlier, if you're gaming or if you're doing something that's intensive on the phone, the back of the phone tends to get a little bit hotter. So hopefully with this new upgrade that Apple's done, it should eliminate that or at least make it better. All phones in this new lineup come with iOS 16, which we'll be covering in a later video, with the new liquid glass design. And click the link down below and you'll be able to see that video. What are some of the downsides? Because we know they're not all perfect. Apple, with some economic standpoints, they've had to raise their price from $9.99 with the traditional Pro model from $10.99. So they've upgraded, or they've changed the price from $9.99 to $10.99, which is $100 more. With that, you do get 256 gig of storage. So with that, they are kind of throwing in a little bit more storage. But not the best thing when it comes to the price. Honestly, that might be some of the biggest things. You'll notice it's significantly lighter than other Pro models with the aluminum frame, which for some people could be a downside because it doesn't feel as premium when it's not as heavy. But honestly, it is a super good phone. Begs the question, should you upgrade? If you have a 15 or older, this is a fantastic upgrade. You get better battery life, better cameras, better screen, and a better, just refresh. If you have the 16, you could probably hold off. There's probably not too much of an upgrade. You could probably wait till next year. But I would say overall, the iPhone 17 is a great phone. Definitely check it out. Grab one if you can. And let me know your thoughts on what you think of the new iPhone 17 Pro lineup. What's your favorite color? Are you gonna upgrade? Let me know down below. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you next time. Peace.